Hello everyone. How are you today? I'm doing pretty well. Don't care too much for the weather. I'm going to collect a lot of product and maybe pick up a task. That's one good thing about playing alone. You can do whatever task you want. I do all 320s. Though I'm tired of doing boats. So I will wait a few minutes and see what else pops up. Hello, how are you this morning? Thanks for joining me, Red Man, my fellow Hoosier. Oh, my board is full. I'm going to save those. See what's coming in on the next boat. See if I'm able to do that. Let's collect all my product. Had a lot of fun in Ricky's stream last night. I haven't gotten to see his stream for a while. He's usually on so late. I'm doing pretty well. I'm waiting to hear how my mother's doing. She was put in the hospital Sunday. She's so far away from me, I can't get out there to see her. I miss her, that's for sure. Can't even call her. She's not taking any calls. I've hidden my rabbits on my farm. I don't think too many people can see them. I don't think anybody can see them, really. But, you know, rabbits don't live out in the open, so can't be out in the open on a farm for all the other animals to get to them. Oh, they're hidden pretty well. I'll feed them in a few minutes, and whoever's watching or watches the video afterwards will see where they are. Always have fun in Ricky's streams. That's one thing. Him and Ricky and Gizmo and Phoebe and Rowdy, they all have such great streams. They've inspired me to do it. Okay, let's see, what crops do I need to plant? Always do the crops first. And then I feed my animals. Oh, we need to get some more wheat built up. Having all those sanctuary pets, they take a lot of feed. It's a lot of wheat. As you see, I've changed that little guy right there. I'm not sure if I want to keep him or not, if I'm going to change something else. Peter always makes the streams fun. I like to pop in on Ricky's Food Street stream and mess with Peter a little bit since he's the mod there. Oh, I've been trying to stream every Tuesday morning. Last week I missed it because I had some unexpected company pop in. I wasn't going to say like, hey, you have to leave because I'm doing a stream. Hello, Peter. Was your ears burning? I was just talking about you. Still have to figure out a way not to use two devices. So I can stream on one device and speak to you guys through the chat in the other device. Brader says there's a way to do it both on one device. I'm good for now. Although when I do get a few more people watching the stream, I'll have to make Peter my mod. He's such a good mod. How are you doing today, Peter? I sure didn't like the storms that came through here this morning. Sounded like lightning hit the tree right outside my window. Well, I come up out of the bed pretty fast at 4:45 this morning. Well, I hope you had a good night's sleep, Peter. I want to try and make a pumpkin with what crop fields I have left. And my ghost really doesn't look like a ghost. Okay. You guys want to see where my rabbits are at? They're in these trees. Well, I just surprised myself because that's the first time I found them on the first try. That's funny. I've been debating on whether or not to go back to the old layout, but I'm having too much fun with this Halloween decoration. I'm really excited for the update to come. Get some more goodies. I think it's crazy I have a decoration that Gizmo doesn't have. That's just crazy. As high up in levels as she is, you think she would have it, but she doesn't have this little creepy plant right here. I think he was a gift in the diamond package one year. But I have all these pieces here. This piece and this little patch that I still need to make something with. I'm going to try at some point go into edit mode and see if I can't make it into a pumpkin. Hi Sheila, how are you today? Thanks for joining me. And I need to go and check on my town. The Maggie's just too expensive this time. The update around the corner, I need to save my coins, save my vouchers. I think everybody is completely served. Oh, we got one waiting. Look at that. They're all ready. Here's one we can collect. I have noticed though when you stack your townies like this, it's very hard to get a town task. Sometimes it's not too fun playing by yourself, like when the Blossom Derbies hit, or the Bingo Derby. But the rest of these I can manage. The small hood anyways. But I like it here. Why are they sleeping? Wake up. Oh, I need more feed. I'm going to wake you up anyways and go pick up the feed. I know I made some, but I have a few people. Did I get another puzzle piece? You do? You're in the hood by yourself, Sheila? I actually have 2 other people in the hood with a total of 8 farms. But I'm the only one that's actively playing. My best friend that lives here in Indiana with me, she's in there. But her job is taking most of her time. Look, 6 more pieces to my last baby. Yay! They do take a lot of feed, though. And then the leader of my hood, Peter knows, is my love, Finn Mickelson. And he's in Denmark. And he hasn't been able to play this much. But that's okay. I get to pick and choose what I do and what I don't do. And I have added a few people here and there. They don't seem to work out. Or don't understand the rules. Rules are not that hard. The last one that joined my hood had picked up 5 tasks and had trashed 5 tasks. And I couldn't do that. They had to go. They had to go. Made me drop from Championship League. Which is fine, but playing by yourself and getting that far, you just don't want to have someone come in and make you lose it all. I have to say, thanks to Gizmo and Nadia, I was able to upgrade my barn again. My barn and silo are nowhere near Gizmo's. Of course, I don't have all the friends and people watching me that she does, but I've done pretty well. 3,300 on my barn and 3,250 on my silo. Look how empty my silo is. Oh my goodness. My hood only has 8 farms. 3 of them are mine. But that's okay. I did splurge and I bought some mystery nets. Mystery nets. And I was waiting for my stream to pick them up. I usually don't do mystery nets because I don't have the diamonds like the others do. Or the resources to get diamonds. But that's okay. Have fun anyways. And I really don't see any reason to open any more of those spots because I'm not spending over 200 diamonds to open a slot. That's just crazy. What? Only one? Okay. It's because I used them all already. There's one of the nets. I hope it's got some goodies in it. Yeah, that is a good size for that level. Are you talking about joining my hood, Red Man? The leader has it set, but when I let somebody in, I can go change it because I'm the co-leader. So, I think he has it set at level 80, but I've let some really lower level players join it just because having other people playing with you is so much fun. Hi, Mom Steiner. Good morning. How are you? I'm going to open this first mystery net. I believe I have 3. Woo! Woohoo! A diamond! Lucky, lucky, lucky. And some nails. Good grief. Yay! Really close to having my fish book too. That's fine, Red Man. You're more than welcome to join. Ooh, some apple jam. Yay. I'd like to get another anchor or a cannon. That would be cool. I have one more mystery net. I'm doing pretty good. I'm waiting on a phone call to find out how my mom is. She was put in the hospital Sunday afternoon. They ended up having to give her one blood transfusion. Said she's losing blood somewhere, but they can't figure out how or what. And her hemoglobin was only 7.5, which is very low. So just got to get Mom's back on her feet. My mom plays Hay Day too. Thanks, guys. Yeah, the medical around here has just been very crazy lately with Charlie's surgeries and my surgeries and my mom living so far away and having so much medical issues. That's okay. We'll be all right. I've got to call into my surgeon to see if I'm allowed to travel that far so I can go see my mom. She lives in Spencer, Redman. I'm sure you know where Spencer is. It's 67 miles one way from me. I think my mom's a little upset that my aunt actually called an ambulance and put her in the hospital because she's not taking anybody's phone calls right now. She has the nurse tell us that she doesn't want to talk to anybody. But that's okay. That's why I've put a call in so that I can just go see her. It's better to see her in person than on the phone anyways. You want to get one, Mom? Moms are so important. Thank you very much. Yes, I do too. Yeah, Redman, there's only been 6 viewers in my stream so far, and that's okay. One day I'll be famous and popular like Gizmo and Phoebe and Rowdy. I don't think I'll ever reach Ricky's status. Ricky's too far up in the clouds. Oh, now quit your running from me, little guy. There we go. Are any of you close to having your fishing book complete? Yeah, he's too far up there. Well, and he streams for both of his games, so I'll go in. I play both the games that he plays, and I'll go in just to mess with Peter. I like to mess with Peter. He's funny. He's the only mod in Ricky's other stream. Oh, I have a net ready. Yay, more fish. When they did my hand surgery in March, all I could do was nets because I'm right-handed and I couldn't use my right hand. Yeah, Peter is a naughty boy. Yeah, I'm pretty close. I think I'm lacking 2 fish to have at least one of each one. That's okay, Peter. Ricky was on quite late last night. I was just glad to catch him because he's been coming on so late that I haven't been able to watch him. Does anybody like to go fishing in real life? I love to fish. Wish I could get some diamonds when I really fish. That would be pretty cool. That's a good mischievous Peter. Should be this farm name. Need 1 there, 2 there, 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, 2 there, 2 more. I thought I had some empty spots. There's 1. Yep, there we go. 2 fish. 2 pages without a fish. Not bad for 4 years. I was really surprised they didn't add any new fish when they opened the new fishing spots. That would have been cool. Yeah, I love to fish. A lot of people don't know what a harness is, but I like to fish with a harness or go wade casting. A lot of people don't know what wade casting is either, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Or going fishing in the rain at night. That's the best. The best time to get those fish is during fishing events, but I have gotten some here and there without being a fishing event, so you'll get them, Sheila. I like the way those grapes look on the bat. I need to grow some of my easy crops and get them caught up. Tea leaves look best in the spider. But I need to stock up on my fast ones first. Well, that looks pretty cool. Really like the way the pearls turned out for eyes. That's really cool. I don't know, I think the face might look a little bit better than I do today. Thank you, Sheila. Oh, don't overdo it, Peter. Don't get too tired. A little bit tired myself today, but I have the best job in the world, babysitting my grandchildren. I think if some of you seen my video I posted yesterday, you can hear Hadley. I live with my holiday girls. I call them my holiday girls because I live with my daughter and her husband and my 2 granddaughters. And my daughter was born on Christmas Eve. And then Charlie, which most of you know Charlie, was born on Valentine's Day. And then Hadley was born on Christmas Eve. So, they are my holiday girls. Wouldn't change it for the world. But I told her she needed to back off the holidays. That was enough. I have another daughter who's older, and she has 2 children. My grandson, who's 8, he's nonverbal autistic. And then his little sister, who's 3. She's a wild child. All 4 of them are special needs. They always bring a smile to your face. They're always happy. I go and a couple of days a week and sit with the other 2 grandkids so my oldest daughter can go to the gym. Pumpkins in the eyes, that's a good idea. I liked the way the rice looked in the little ghost, but I can't seem to get him right. I do like him though. I like the way I did the eyes, and I can change them. My spider, he's amazing. I do not go to Colts games. My son-in-law, he is probably one of the biggest Colts fans that I've come across. My granddaughter will tell you, Charlie will tell you, she sees anything blue with Colts on, she says, my dad would like that. That's my dad. So for Sunday's game, he put Hadley in a blue onesie, Colts onesie, and Charlie had on her blue Colts pants and a pink Colts shirt, and she wouldn't go to the store with me and her mom because the Colts were on, and she was watching with her dad. She's so funny. Charlie's my girl. I say Kellen and Charlie are close in age. And then we have little Miss Hadley and Whitley. Whitley has ODD and ADHD. ODD is defiance against any authority figure. So, doesn't matter who you are, she's boss. And she'll tell you that. She'll tell you, you're not my boss. She's a beautiful little girl, but she's got a mean streak. I always tell my kids, I don't know what happened with your kids, because my 2 little girls were beautiful and friendly. We've had a few issues since Charlie's went back to school from this last surgery, being bullied on the playground. So we've had to put our foot down for that. Because it's just not acceptable. Any age, any school. Just don't do that. And then Hadley, as of right now, she refuses to speak. I mean, she's 18 months old and refuses to say mama. And she doesn't chew her food. She tries to swallow everything whole. So she's in therapy and she's learning sign language, which is fun. I mean, I knew some and Charlie knew some because Kellen is nonverbal. Kellen is starting to talk a lot more or use lines, what we call movie talk. He'll say a line or a phrase out of a movie. And they actually, in the last couple weeks, split his school up from going to a special needs school into a regular school half day. And it wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be, but he's doing well enough that they're going to take him out of the special needs school and put him full-time in the regular school, which I hope he continues to do well. But I must say, I've been very fortunate to be the one to actually be their caregiver. It's the best job in the world. Now, Gizmo says she trades her bread. I don't know how she trades bread. I use so much bread. I can't keep it stocked to trade anybody. I don't keep a whole lot. I like to keep my machines running, but I don't keep a whole lot in them. Oh, I already woke them rabbits. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. I'll have to move those around now so that you can't see my little rabbits. Yeah, see, I've got the feed making. It just takes forever. Yeah, bullying is very sad. I mean, kids are the cruelest. And but they learn it somewhere. It's passed down. Just with racism and hatred. A child is not born that way. It's an adult that pushes that on them. And honestly, it aggravates me. I raised my kids and my grandkids the same way. Like Charlie last week told me that she had fun at recess because there's a new girl and everybody was picking on the new girl. And she told everybody she was her friend and she was going to be by her side. I was very proud of her for that. So I always taught my kids to be the same way. Don't stand by and let anybody pick on anybody because it's just not fair. Granted, we all need to learn that life isn't fair at some point in time, but not as a child. Very proud of my girls. They were both single mothers for a while. My oldest is still a single mother. The one I live with, Michelle, she just recently got certified, so she is now a CMA. Yay. I wish I made that kind of money when I was 25 years old. She'll be 26 Christmas Eve. Yes, I know, I'm old. Oh, I missed a tree in there. I could eat apple pies. I've been playing this game for 5 years in April. 5 years, that's crazy, but when you're pretty much a shut-in, You don't go anywhere. You don't do anything. You gotta have something to do, so heyday to the rescue. People don't believe me when I tell them how old I am. Of course, my kids have said I was 36 since I was 36, which was a while ago. But, no. My brother keeps telling me I'm going to be over the hill soon. I tell him I can't be over the hill because I'm not capable of climbing the hill to get over the hill. "72 years younger." That's cute. I tell everybody I'm 25 plus shipping and handling. That's a good way to put it. It's a really good way to put it, but I will soon be 50. I don't feel 50. I sure don't look 50. But according to the calendar, I'm about to turn 50. I'm not used to having so many little carrots. I usually have over 200 carrots. They're usually the ones that go first. I gotta get my easy crops build back up because I'm missing out on so many more. I can't believe I let my flowers get that low. What was I thinking? My mint's that low because I had 3 boats yesterday that all wanted mint. I'm just like, are you serious? Yep, I'm a youngin'. My birthday is in April. I'm a Taurus. I am the bull. Mine's at the end of April. My grandson's is at the 1st of May, so he's a bull too. Let's see, have I got everything going that can be? Oh, my smelters. Need to get them going. Need to put one of these on. Nope, can't. No room, so I will save it. Mine's April 25th, and my grandson's is May 5th. So we're not only fellow Hoosiers, we're fellow Tauruses too. Right on. My girls are actually completely born in opposite seasons. My oldest was born in the middle of summer, which was horrible. At the time where we lived, there was no air conditioning. She was born July 14th. She was due July 4th. But 28 years ago, they didn't induce labor the way they do nowadays. My youngest one, born Christmas Eve, was actually due Thanksgiving Day. So, yeah. The holidays we have hit. It's all about family. No matter what, you gotta stick together with your family. I would do anything for my M&Ms. That's what I call my girls, because it's Mandy and Michelle. A lot of people think it's Amanda, but no, it is straight out Mandy and Michelle. They are my M&Ms, my plain and my peanut, because they are totally two opposite different people. I'm so tempted to send some trucks, but because of... Go away. Because of the XP thing coming up, I don't want to use all my product. I want to save them for the boats. We see that Saturday, the boat extra puzzle pieces. Oh, I may have my last sanctuary baby by the end of the week. That would be amazing. I was selling all my expansion materials for the land, but with the update coming, need to save them in case we get more land. Nope, I'm actually doing pretty good. Thank you for offering. I had just recently upgraded my silo and my barn. The barn, thanks to Gizmo and Nadia for the bolts. The bolts are the hardest to get. And then panels, those are the other hardest to get. So, but my friend that's in my town, or in my hood, she gets the panels the way I do with the screws. So we trade off. I can call her and say, hey, get on and give me some stuff, or go send some people away from your town. We usually get the update. I know Ricky does. When he gets closer, he'll know the exact date, but it's usually in the beginning of October for the Halloween, and that's where they put all the costumes on all of our animals, and the pumpkins we grow turn into jack-o'-lanterns. They usually have a special diamond pack, and then the global events, you earn Halloween decorations. I bet Peter went back to sleep. He was up all night with Kate. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, planks can be hard. I give a lot of planks to Gizmo because she can't get them either. That's why she gave me bolts, because that's my hardest thing, is bolts. Even with the 3 farms, all 3 of them don't get the bolts. That's so crazy. But I do trade a lot between my farms. But when I trade, I use 2 devices, because people will take things so fast, especially if it's, you know, it's expansion material for any of the items. But that's why I really don't like to trade, because so many people steal and cheat, and it's a game, for Pete's sakes. It's supposed to be fun, not nerve-wracking. I'm not sure what I want to do with that little guy there, but I'm going to keep working on him, and I'm going to take these other pieces of cropland that I have and see if I can change those. I would really like to make a jack-o'-lantern, a big giant jack-o'-lantern. And I'm proud of the things that I have made. So, well, we're coming up on that 1 hour mark, guys. And that's usually how long I stream for, while Hadley's taking her nap. So I'll have to get her up in the next 30 minutes and get her fed for lunch before we have to go get her sister from school. But I really appreciate you guys joining me, chatting with me, having fun on the farm. I grew up all over the world and on a few farms, and it was amazing. It was hard on the schooling, but I've lived in probably 8 or 9 different states and in Europe. So there's not a whole lot of people that's been able to travel that way. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't too good on my schooling, but I did get my education. And my favorite place that we lived was Frankfurt, Germany. Living over there and traveling while we were there, and going to Holland and the Netherlands, and it was good learning experiences. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you joining me. I really do. And I am going to hopefully make a few more videos. Charlie loves to be with me when I make the videos. She's a YouTube junkie. So when Gizmo and Rowdy and Phoebe and Ricky too, when they all talk to her during the streams, I wish I could show the face that she makes. She has the biggest smile on her face. It just makes her day, because she loves to watch these kids do YouTube videos on opening new toys or showing what's inside the toys, and they cut the toys open and they get their fan mail, and she's just so excited. So when I've won my stickers from Phoebe and Ricky, I let her open them, and she just thinks it's so cool that she's got fan mail. So I'm going to say goodbye, and thank you all for joining me. Happy farming, friends. See you next Tuesday, and in Gizmo, Phoebe, and Rowdy's streams. TTFN. Hey now, come on.